Hey guys, June here, and we are back after an unreasonably long hiatus with the triumphant return of Collecting Collections, episode 19. First, I want to once again apologize for the extended absence. As you probably know from the last video, I was about to take a 2-week vacation from work with my girlfriend, and while I wasn't going to be playing all that much, I did have all of the best intentions of making a few videos for you guys, but life really decided to take a shit on me in the meantime. I managed to get the video about Natural Instinct out, but then my car got totaled and my dog got sick and all sorts of things happened that ended up occupying tons of my time, and so I didn't get around to nearly as many as I wanted to. To add insult to injury, I have some more bad news in that I'm going in for surgery tomorrow, and so there's a good chance that the regular video upload volume isn't going to come back for at least a few more weeks. With all that said though, it's time that I catch you guys up on what I've been doing for the past few weeks, and although I haven't been playing nearly as much as usual because my girlfriend had been visiting, I do have quite a few interesting things to share. In keeping with the trend from the last few videos, I have mostly been staying away from PVM mostly due to the extra restrictions at work due to the higher needs client that we have. Luckily, many of the recent updates have also come alongside a boatload of achievements that have given me something to work on and progress towards my true trim goals without actually having to engage in combat and work on collections. The one avenue of PVM that I have been keeping up on is raids, at the very bare minimum Beastmaster, since we were just the pet off title, and just yesterday on the 400th kill we finally got it. This pet was definitely way overdue. We've passed over 7 thresholds, and this allows us to cross off one more of our title collections, leaving only 7 remaining. On a completely unrelated note, I do have some other exciting news, and that my girlfriend and I are now engaged and have started the process of filing the paperwork that will lead to her eventually immigrating to the United States. She's also decided she wants to try out Runescape, and I had a moderately leveled alt account lying around that I gave her. Despite only having about an hour's total practice with combat, here she is killing the Queen Black Dragon on her second ever attempt using full manual. We experimented a bit with some more difficult bosses like Araxor as well, and although she didn't quite survive, she did remarkably well in surviving until phase 3 on the worst rotation. She's now back at home in the Netherlands, and although she only gets to play a couple of times a week, she is improving very quickly. I definitely have high hopes for her, and I may start tracking the progress of that account in this video series as well. The only other major step I've made on my true trim progress is I've finally gone through and unlocked all of the Demon Flash Mob titles. This is mostly because of my friend the Feared Kid who bought me the Frostborn title scroll, which is by far the most expensive, as a gift for helping him learn Telos with my videos, which is ironic considering he's now significantly better at Telos than I am. This task had always been kind of a back burner thing since you can buy the scrolls whenever you feel like it, but because of my lack of PVM recently, I feel like my true trim progress has stagnated, and so massive thanks to him for bringing a little bit of life back into my progress. That's unfortunately all I have for this video due to my lack of playtime recently, but I promise that we'll be getting more substantive videos queued up back again once my surgical recovery is taken care of. Big thanks to Wumpery, Jory, and 5TY for their support on Patreon. Big thanks to you guys for being patient with the lack of videos, and I'll see you in the next one.